Hey everybody, welcome to Between Two Cubes with your man Sam and Evan.
That's right.
Yeah,
We're back.
yeah.
It's been
We're hitting you with some grade A content tonight.
yeah,
Or this morning, whenever you're listening. Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
afternoon, evening. I think these
Yeah.
are probably best
Middle
listened
of the
to.
night, if you're some weirdo listening to uh Between Two Cubes podcast at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I feel like these are probably best listened to while you're at work. You know what I mean? So it's just the
So,
theme. Yeah, whatever. I'm outside. We're chilling.
mhm. Yeah.
Sorry, I just showed, but my work catered lunch for the first time ever. Well, actually, they catered once before. It was for Thanksgiving, but I didn't get the invite for for the lunch. So I didn't know it was happening until like the
Oh.
next day.
Were you there that day
I
or
was.
were
I
you
was there.
working
No
from
one
home?
told me.
Oh, no one
No one told me.
That is
I'm like I
wild.
wasn't like on the right like email listserv or whatever.
Yeah, right,
And I was like, okay, thanks guys. Like what?
yeah.
Yeah, isn't that pretty great? I think it's pretty awesome when they cater food. Like I know it's probably like it's like the bare minimum. You know what I mean? That a company can do, but it goes pretty hard.
Yeah. I
I
know, like
Yeah, I don't want to hear you talk because you get food like every week.
well, no, I was gonna say like the past couple jobs, like we didn't, like we never got it. The most we would do is like potlucks, which is like
Oh,
you're bringing
that's like
food,
well, like those are fun.
you
Like
know.
when they would do the chili contest. That was like always a good time. You know what I mean? But that was like the
Yeah.
only
Oh,
one. Yeah.
this was like a 10-person team doing a potluck, so it's like
Oh, that's
everybody
kind
had
of
to bring
lame.
food, you know.
That's not
Um,
very fun.
yeah,
I've
we never got food catered.
I've been out to eat once since working here, paid for by the company, which I think is
Damn.
pretty sad to be completely honest. Um, I had this buddy of mine.
No.
He works for a hotel chain, so he's always going all over the place, I guess. And he's just like, "Oh yeah, I gotta fly in the private jet to go to their hotels around the country." And he's like telling me about it, and I'm like, "This is not. This is. They're trying to make this seem like it's not as good as it actually is." I'm like flying in a private jet, like you know what I mean? Like everything's catered for you. Like, damn, I
Is
wish I could
he
do that.
like I don't know, like super high up? Like
No, no, I don't believe so. That's what's
he gets
wild
to go
about
on
it.
a private
No,
jet? Hmm.
yeah, they have. It's like here in St. Louis. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is. I wish we had a private jet, but only the CEO gets to use it. So
I know, I know. I don't even know if we have a private jet. Your guys, yeah, your guys' CEO totally using that thing all the time.
yeah,
Our CEO
yeah,
has
all the
like
time.
Botox, but no hate, no hate to people who do that kind of stuff. But like for his age, he doesn't look like how he should. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the delusional. I'm trying to say that like not like delusional, but like it's starting to like look delusional. Like he doesn't quite realize what he does look like. You know what I mean? No, okay, I get no offense. Sorry, I'm trying to hate on people who do that kind of stuff, but he very clearly doesn't. Okay, so and he always looks a little like he's like a little too slick every time I see him, which I've never seen him in person. You know?
What's it called? Out in Cali,
Oh yeah,
got a couple of funny stories.
yeah. So
Um,
you went to
so the first one
California?
is, I guess, really just more of an anecdote, but like I got there and I started driving along the coast towards where I was going to eventually stay, and I stopped at like a beach just for a couple minutes just to take some pictures.
Okay.
In that couple minutes, there was like a family there on the beach with like
Mm.
their kids, um, and the parents were like, "Hey, any of you kids want to snack on some acai?" And I'm like, "This is quintessential California. I'm definitely the plane took me to the right place."
That's you knew you were where you're supposed to be. That's
Yeah,
wild. Then they all got into their electric luxury vehicle and drove off.
yeah. Yeah.
That's
Um,
crazy.
and
Did
then
you drive the Pacific Coastal Highway, or
yeah, a good bit. Yeah, I did.
was it
It was
nice? I've
gorgeous.
always wanted to drive that.
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, you're really
All
selling it.
no, I mean like all of everywhere I went, California was like really, really gorgeous. I can see why it's so expensive.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what my Katie's always like. Why do so many people live there? And I'm like, it's like just perfect all the time. Well, except for like wildfires and stuff like that. But I mean,
yeah,
it's a pretty cool place.
yeah,
And it's like, yeah, it gets
um,
hot, but it's like, it gets hot here. And sometimes it's hotter here than it is there. You know what I mean?
yeah. I doubt it even gets like. Well, I don't. I guess I'm not that familiar, but I don't think it gets that hot, right? Like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to.
the
It's like
water keeps it pretty
the
temperate.
yeah, like the South part gets really hot, but like for the most part, yeah, it's kind of like same way with like some parts of Florida where it's like not too bad because of the Gulf and the ocean. But anyways, that's cool.
But also like my final night there was like my only night really in the city in Santa Barbara.
Hmm.
Um, and like so initially I go to like a brewery to get a beer before like this fancy dinner I'm having that night.
Of
And I sit
course.
down at this like pretty small bar. And this old lady, like, and when I say old, I mean like retiree, like hits
Oh,
on
okay.
me.
Well,
Yeah. And I was just like, what is going on here? This is so strange.
she was she like a rich
She's,
like a
I don't
rich
think she was
heiress?
rich. Well, I mean, she kind of, I guess she did talk a little bit about how she had like money for charity and shit. Like, I don't know, but
Okay.
um, she was like, one of the things she was saying was like, oh, I detect a little bit of like a European accent in your voice, and I'm like, what? Like,
You're like, how'd you know I was an
never.
immigrant? Like,
Well, also like nobody's ever told me I have an accent, like
I mean,
even more so European.
you do have like
Um,
you do sound like us. I mean, like people from like St. Louis. You have like some of that Midwest talk, but I guess you do sound a little bit more different. But I don't know.
hmm.
I can't. I mean, like you don't sound that different. You sound more. I don't know. Dry. Does that make sense? Is that an insult? I don't think it is.
I have my own voice, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
I've
No,
never
you
heard
sound
like
fine. You don't sound like
what?
you have like an accent.
Yeah, but
She took
she
one look
was
at you and she thought you can't be American.
yeah,
Like, no way, you're from America.
yeah, but she was like going, she was, she was being friendly, and I was just like trying to down my beer as quickly as possible.
To get out of there.
Um, and then eventually told her like, yeah, I actually have a reservation that I need to attend. Um, it's like, yeah, it was actually like a couple minutes ago when really it was like in an hour and a half. It's like I'm not gonna spend my time here with
What'd
you.
you What'd you do in
Um,
the meantime?
oh, I went to a couple other breweries, but
Okay.
the real story is like the dinner. Like so I get to the dinner place and there's like a waiting room. Again, it's a fancy place. There's like a
Wow.
waiting room where they have like couches and some seats, and they give you a champagne to like to drink while you're waiting. And
Wow.
there's this couple already on a couch, and they were clearly having a good time. They
Yeah.
clearly had already had a decent amount to drink. And I get my champagne, and like there's only like two seating areas I could sit at, and they invite me over to sit with them.
Hmm.
And I sit down, and they're just being like very, very friendly,
Oh
like
no.
um like they're like basically everything I'm talking to them about, they're just like very interested, like, wow, that's like so interesting, and like,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy, and like, oh, that's your name, oh wow, no way, you're from St. Louis, like we assumed you were from Southern California. And like
Okay.
one of my friends told me that was like code for like, oh, you can do better than the Midwest sort of thing. Like,
Oh. I
um,
get out of here.
and then And yeah, just very, very friendly. And eventually they were like, um, oh yeah, we met like, in college at like some house parties and they like said it in a way where it's like was it really house parties? Was that really all it was,
Oh my god.
And I was just like, I was just kind of, they were being very friendly, but it was their anniversary and they were having a good time. So I was just like, oh, maybe they're just having, a great
Yeah.
time and
There's
just
how
being
old are they?
being nice. They were probably like around 40.
Oh, well,
Um,
that's like prime. Okay, keep going. It's like prime age.
yeah. Anyway, so eventually we all get ushered into the actual dining room, and the dining room is just like one long bar with like about 10 seats that are all in intimate contact with each other.
Wait,
And
so this is
then
like a really fancy, like intimate restaurant. This isn't like
yeah, this is a
that's
sushi
crazy.
restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so it's like
Um,
okay. Well, that makes more sense.
yeah. And the chefs were behind the bar, obviously,
Yeah.
and everybody sat. Anyway, the husband gets sat at the end of the bar. The woman gets sat next to him, and then I get sat next to her.
Oh.
And we're like, we're obviously like still talking and stuff, and she's being very friendly,
Oh.
like invading my personal space, like laughing at like basically everything I say, even if it's not like a joke, even if it's not funny. And then like also like touching my shoulder way too much,
Oh
like
man.
often. And I'm just like what are you doing? And she's like staring at me, like I'm like,
Yeah.
your husband's like right there. What is going on here?
Uh,
Like, yeah,
there's
yeah.
that's wild. Like what? I mean, first of all, like you know, no, keep going, keep going.
What? um, But like, I'm like, what? Like, either your husband is not okay with this, or he is okay with it. Like,
He's like she does this every time we go out. Like probably not. That'd be wild.
yeah.
I don't.
Um.
Well, okay, clearly he's fine with it. Not like that's just like
Yeah. No, they were
overtly.
like, yeah, they were like whispering like pretty much throughout the entire dinner, and I was just like, what are they talking about over there? Anyway, eventually like we had been talking like throughout the whatever hour and a half,
Right.
and like I had my camera there, and whenever I meet like people who I've been talking to for a long time on vacation, I ask to take a picture.
Okay. I
um
just want to take some pictures, man. You're
yeah,
like stealing their souls every time you take a. You're making your collection.
yeah. And like, so I'm like, can I take a picture? And they're like, sure. And I assume they're gonna like, turn to me and like, like put their arms around each other and smile, like
Yeah.
people typically do. Anyway, they initially do that. I bring the camera up to my eyes and I start snapping a photo, and they start kissing.
Sure.
I'm like, okay, I guess I got a photo of you guys kissing, and then like, can I get one of you guys just smiling? But they just like keep kissing. They just like keep going and keep going. And I'm just like, I have my camera up, and after like a minute or two, I'm like, okay, this looks really weird. Me just having a camera staring at them. I'm gonna set this down, and like the entire time, I'm just like looking at the chefs and the staff who are all behind the counter, like, and
Did
they're
they
just
all?
like all ignoring it. They're just ignoring it. This is like in clear view of everybody in the restaurant. I'm just like, this is
I guess
absolutely absurd.
when you pay enough money, you can do whatever you want at the restaurant,
Yeah.
but that is unhinged. It's giving that. It's giving that. Maybe. You know, maybe there is some kind of
Well,
behavior
well, what
going
I've
on
told,
here.
so I've told this story to a few other people, and I've been told that that was basically like an invite into their situation. And yeah, that was that was
I've,
really weird.
I've
Um,
yeah, getting broached by a polyamorous couple is pretty wild. Wow, I don't know.
Yeah,
What would you call that? I have no idea.
yeah.
But
And then at the go ahead.
no, I'm just like the whole camera thing was probably like, you know, maybe playing into it.
Well, yeah, I guess yeah. A couple people have told me that, and I was like, oh, I mean, I just like I've asked people for photos so many times. I like really didn't think twice about it. Not to
Oh
mention,
my
I was
god.
like, I was pretty. I'd had some to drink.
Sure, I mean I
Um,
get it. It's a loose
yeah.
feeling, but it's like, oh wow,
And then the final thing that happened was like at the end of the dinner, like I was I got up from my chair and I'm like saying pleasantries like they pleasure meeting you guys. It was a pleasure getting to know you today. Blah blah blah. And like and the wife was like she like gave me a stare and she like was not smiling. She did not seem happy that I was leaving.
oh,
And like just like you know the sort of eyes that are like very what's it called? Intentful, you know?
and, oh my god,
Like
dude.
what is going on?
I'm not one to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, but it seems like you've just missed your once in a lifetime chance to. No, I'm joking. That's so
No,
bizarre.
and then the I guess the final thing that happened, I left the restaurant. I go outside and sit on the curb to like order an Uber, and they
That's so
eventually come
stupid.
they eventually come back out and they're like standing there and I'm like, "Oh, you guys waiting on an Uber too?" And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And eventually their Uber gets there. Um and then the wife starts walking over to me like, "Oh, he's like all alone, all sad and lonely."
Let's just say that.
And then
She's trying to make.
the husband's like, "No, no, no," and like ushers her into the car. It's like
He's. She's like, no, please. Seems like she's way more into it than he is.
well, either that or
Oh
like the
my god.
husband's like was like, "Oh, he's clearly not into this," sort of thing. But
I I don't. Well, it seems like you didn't even know what was happening. I mean, there's been weird.
I mean,
I've never been in a situation like that, but I know like I've heard stories of people who have been like, this is what it sounds like, and they're always like this is like the most bizarre thing, or like what's a common one? I've heard like a story of like girls or like married women will like hit on guys at bars, and then like to get a drink from them, and then once they get the drink, they just like leave with their husband, and they're like, he's like, hey, thanks for buying her a drink, and they just like walk out, like trying to get free. I don't know, you know what I mean, like
yeah,
free service.
I've heard stories like that.
Anyway, so
But
that's like
it's
that's so
yeah,
bizarre.
the entire situation was wild, and because I wasn't like sober, I was just like, "Is this really? Am I perceiving the situation
I
correctly?"
Maybe they're just really nice people.
Yeah, yeah, very
um,
nice.
Katie and I, we there's a few people we know. Well, every time we walk, like a pineapple is like the symbol for them. You know what I mean? You familiar with that? Yeah. So is a
Yep.
flamingo. Apparently, I don't know. That's what someone told me. But every time we're like walking through our neighborhood, I'll see like someone will have like a pineapple on their front porch, and I'm like, babe, like, do you think there's swingers in there? Like, do or you know what I mean? Or like, there's a few people we knew on Instagram who had like a pineapple in their bio, and I'm like, do
Oh
they know
yeah,
what that
yeah.
means?
Oh yeah,
And
pineapple was good. Yeah.
they were Mormon, so I was even more like, whoa, like that was even more pause for concern. So I was like, whoa. I was like, that's
Yeah,
wild.
people be wild.
But I think the theory was he just really liked them. I don't know, like pineapples. I have no idea. I don't think I'll ever like, if anything, enough to put it in like a bio,
What
like an
what if
emoji.
what if you like go over to somebody's place and you like bring a pineapple and give it to them? Would that be like a
No, that's just nice. Those are expensive. That's just a nice
I haven't
gift.
bought a pineapple in ages. How expensive are they?
I don't know. I haven't bought a pineapple ever. I don't think I've ever bought a pineapple.
No. I used to grow pineapple back in the day. It was
What?
pretty good. Yeah.
Back in your home country?
Yeah, back
back
in
in your home country
yeah,
of St. Louis.
yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
wild.
what they do.
I mean, of course, you go to like the nicest restaurant and you get accosted by, well, not necessarily accosted, invited. I not even invited. You
They
just get
didn't.
toyed
They
with.
didn't
But
really. They didn't step over any lines or anything.
okay, it was just
Um,
very peculiar.
yeah, and I got this funny story to tell people now.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh my god, that's like
made my
insane.
vacation a little bit more eventful. So
That is just so like it's like so bizarre.
it
Uh,
absolutely was. Like, yeah, no, the entire time I was just because again, like, I wasn't sure if I was perceiving the situation correctly. So I was like, I thought she was just being like,
a really nice person.
no, not
You
like really nice. I thought she was hitting on me like without the husband like being okay with it. So I was just like, what? Your husband's like sitting right next to you. Like,
yeah.
but
This
I
isn't
guess it
like
was,
giving California a good look. This is really playing into the. You know what I mean? That's why. Of course, it's like at a nice restaurant. They're like, no, we're really into people who appear foreign, who I have no idea are like fine dining. I don't know.
I guess they were trying to have a very special anniversary,
Well, that's
or
so.
maybe it wasn't special for them. I don't
Yeah, it was actually the lamest one they've ever had. Their
know.
most you ruined their anniversary. They were
Oh
like, "What are we
man, I
gonna do
gotta
now?"
apologize.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at least you have those photos. You could probably do like a reverse. Take those photos, do a reverse face search. You know what I mean? Hunt them down.
No, no, it's like a photo. There's like the back of their head. Like there's no,
Oh, I get what you're saying
yeah,
because they weren't like side by side. That checks out.
yeah. They
That's
were
wild.
kissing, so it was like, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's insane. Did you do anything anything else when you were in California? How long were you there for?
Like 5 days. I mean, the other major thing was, hiking Mount Whitney.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Um, it was pretty. It was difficult.
Yeah,
Like the couple days like leading up to it, I was kind of like, I don't know. I wasn't like super excited about it because like basically the entire trip was revolving around it and
yeah,
dedicated to it. And I wasn't like really able to do typical vacation stuff.
yeah.
Not to mention that like this is like in the middle of like me having to prepare to move. So like
Right.
it was kind of like, oh, it's kind of hard to enjoy it and it's kind of hard to feel too good about it when I've got so much stuff to do.
No, I know
Um,
exactly what you mean.
and
We because we
then
went on vacation before we moved, and it was like not a very fun vacation because of that.
yeah,
I mean, it was a fun time, but it wasn't.
yeah. And so I was kind of like, not only that, but it's like a 22-mile hike, so it's like, oh my God, it's gonna like take forever, and like, what
Yeah.
if it's like not that great? And I'm just like out there forever, and just like to check a box sort of thing.
Well, isn't that
Um,
like? I'm sorry not to hate on your hobby, but isn't that literally the reason why you do it?
I mean, it's like all the other stuff around it
Oh,
too,
oh,
because
oh,
like
no, 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 no! I swear.
you get to because I get to travel the country and like see a lot of it, and then I get to do stuff nearby, like a lot of stuff that people typically wouldn't do, and usually the hikes are like pretty. Um,
Yeah, no, totally.
but so I had to like wake up at like 1 a.m. for this, or maybe not had to, but I woke up at 1 a.m. and like started the hike at like 2:30 a.m. Um, and so I was
Are you
hiking in the
serious?
dark. Yeah,
Was
no,
this
I'm totally
before or
serious.
after you were invited?
Oh no, this is before. Yeah, no,
Oh,
that was a
okay.
celebration. Yeah, that dinner
I
was
was
a
like, no wonder you
celebration.
were so mad on the trip because you missed out on such a great night. I was playing. I'm playing. Okay, but that's wild. How long did the hike take you?
It took me like 12 and a half hours. Yeah.
That's not too bad to do. Like if you're doing the 20, let's say 22 miles, that's not too bad.
Well, I mean, I did it in a decent time, but like it's still 12 hours,
Yeah,
like
that's
12
true.
hours of just like straight walking, like difficult walking.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
totally.
and, like I was hiking in the dark for a really long time, which was actually like pretty. Actually, quite enjoyed it. Like I don't know, just
That's
like very
nice.
peaceful. And the views ended up being like really just amazing. Um,
Nice.
like I was like you hike up one side of the mountain range for most of the time, and then eventually you crest the ridge line and you get to see the other side of the mountain range, and it like
Mm-hmm.
absolutely opens up completely, like just like
Mm.
a massive expansive view with like lakes, mountains, just totally gorgeous. And then there was like 2 miles after that, which were like absolutely brutal because I was
Oh
already
yeah.
like really tired. And I had to stop basically every like couple minutes to take like a short break
Yeah, I
because it
believe
was
it.
just,
The
I was
end.
just completely worn out. But also on the bright side, when I was hiking down, because I did most of it in the night, like I basically got like new views on the way down. Cause
Oh, so you
like,
can see everything else.
yeah, yeah. And then at the bottom there's a restaurant, so I got to have like a cold beer, cold lemonade, and a burger.
Oh,
So
that
you know,
sounds so good.
so that really hits.
That sounds so
Like
good.
right off the trail. You don't have to like drive for it, which is usually I do have to. So
That's a genius idea. We should do that here in St. Louis. We should like
you know,
open restaurants outside Castlewood. It's the only like hiking spot.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
um,
That probably is one. You know what I mean?
yeah. All
That's wild.
this
That's cool.
when I went to that dinner, all the staff like they like asked me like a shit ton of questions about it. Um, and one of the dudes had actually even done it already before, but he had done it in like 2 days instead of as a day hike. So
Oh, yeah, totally. Take a little break. Do it slower.
yeah,
Yeah, that sounds nice. Did you record anything
record. What do you mean, like pictures,
for the
video
pod? I thought
for
you
the
told
pod?
the listeners you're gonna make a little video for them.
Oh, did I?
Maybe we say a lot of things we don't do.
No, I did not record any. I only
Oh,
took
okay. Well, we'll
pictures. No, no, nothing like that. I did record
okay.
a very small video because so I slept in my car, the rental car, the 2 days beforehand. Because like,
Wait, you weren't even. You slept in the rental car. You weren't even
yeah,
at the trailhead.
no, I was like kind of
That's
nearby. Because like, because you can't like really. I don't know. It's like busy there. I read up a little bit about it. I was trying to acclimatize to the elevation, and I didn't want to stay in the town because it's like not that high up.
okay.
And I would have to, well, yeah, I would have to pay for a hotel. And but at this campground, I could stay there and I could sleep in my car. Um, didn't have to bring a tent. I didn't have to deal with that. It was kind of rough, especially the first night. I like did not sleep well at all.
You should
Um,
just like do that for your future. Why not? Like just get like a SUV and like sleep in the back.
oh yeah, yeah, that would actually be pretty nice, cheaper. But at that at the place I was sleeping at, it was called Horseshoe Meadows, and obviously it was like a big meadow amongst the mountains. But there's this herd of cows that like ran through the uh, the meadows, and they were just like kicking up dust and dirt. It was really cool, like seeing that. You still there?
You were sleeping in your car because you
Oh
wanted
yeah.
that to acclimate to the weather.
Yeah, yeah. I did that, and then also the place I was staying at was like a mountain meadow,
Okay.
um, and I got to see like a herd of cows running through the meadow, which was like really just
Huh.
really neat. They were like kicking up dust and dirt and stuff. I think they were pretty into trail running.
Okay. You actually see that? Like, how many were there?
I want to say like 8 of them in a herd, something like that.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's okay.
yeah, it was super
It is
cute.
crazy. What part of California was it again?
It was like just west of Death Valley.
Oh,
So
okay,
there's
that's
like
right.
the really massive desert, including Death Valley, and then
Yeah.
like it's flanked on the left side by a mountain range, and that's where I was at.
Right. Okay. That's really cool. Dang.
Oh,
What
and
you eating?
also, dude, the food in California, oh my God. Dude, everything I had was delicious.
Oh yeah.
Like so good. Best Mexican food I've ever had. Best Jamaican food I've ever had. Two Mexican places which were both better than any Mexican food I've ever had.
Dang.
Like by like a significant margin.
Huh.
Like obviously the sushi place was like super good.
Yeah. Totally.
Um and then also like a Thai place I went to, a dim sum place. Like everything was so good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dang. You really quite the foodie going on. Oh, Evan. Whatever. Quite
Yeah,
the
no, I
foodie.
mean I like and that was like pretty that was like while I was most of the food I ate was like crappy food to prepare for the hike sort of
Yeah.
thing.
I can imagine.
Like all the good food I had was in like Santa Barbara
Hmm.
or on the way to driving to where I was staying or where I was sleeping in my car. So itself was really gorgeous too. Yeah. It's obviously like on the coast and then like next to the mountains and the town itself was like super pretty.
Wild. I'm thinking about remember we did that practice hike, you, Austin, and I, and then we went to get Chuck's hot chicken.
Yeah.
So good. That stuff's so good. Oh my god. Man, I might go there. Like when people talk about hikes, I think about Chuck's hot chicken.
Yeah.
His best chicken. It's so good.
Yeah, pretty soon here we're gonna have to start
Yeah, planning
yeah.
the new hiking trip. Do you have any ideas what we're gonna do?
I really don't.
Yeah,
I haven't really looked into it. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty to do. Um,
because we're
yeah,
going
I'm
to
sure
the
this should be fine.
because we're
First
going to
week of October. Yeah.
the Cascade Mountains, right?
Yeah. And it's gonna be near like uh what is the mountain? Rainier.
Yeah, I want to find. I want to go to an alpine lake. That's what I want to do. So I think we should hike to a lake and then camp there.
Yeah, it's always nice.
And then
Alpine Lakes are super cool.
we should bring like fishing poles. And we can like catch her doing it. You know what I mean? What?
Do do Alpine Lakes have a lot of fish? I don't even know. I think you told me that you were looking at like doing the Grand Canyon
Yeah,
in
that's what we're doing.
Arizona.
We're doing that. So we're gonna go to Zion and then we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon. But there's been some family issues which have like we didn't think we were gonna go we didn't think we were gonna be able to go, so we like stopped planning and didn't like book anything. And now we learned that we're actually able to go, and so now we're like booking everything. But of course, like it's like much more expensive now. And it's made me a little upset because I'm like I had this whole plan of everything good to go, and now we like can't follow. You know what I mean? Like we're getting like it's okay. It just costs more money, and it's like significantly more than I was anticipating, but it's
Like,
whatever.
is it the hotels and the planes or what?
Yeah, stuff like that. But also like the lottery for the big hikes, those closed a long time ago, so I can't
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yes.
So that's what I'm actually the most bummed about. Because like, I don't know next time I'm gonna go to those, and then also be able to like do those hikes. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so we'll
Some of
find out.
those you can some of those I think you can like show up and like get in anyway, like because a lot of them like they'll allow a certain amount of people to go
Hmm.
during the day and you have to get a permit, but some of the permit holders won't like show up.
That's what I've heard, and so you can do like like a daily lottery you can do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try that, but then it's like can't make plans for the day. Like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
guys. This is like, whatever. You know what I mean? It's whatever. So,
Wait,
yeah.
guys, so it wouldn't just be you and your wife?
No, it's a family trip with her family.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, it's a line. We can talk more. We'll talk more offline. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because you're not, your last week's your next week, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You want to grab lunch on like Wednesday or Thursday next week? Or like
Probably
what day?
not Thursday. Thursday's like my last day.
Oh, at work.
No, my last day here.
What?
Yeah, Thursday, day of the going away party. That's my last day
Oh, was it
next
really?
week. Yeah, yeah,
No. But you're gone after that?
yeah. I'm leaving Friday morning next
Oh,
week. Yeah,
no.
yeah. Did I not mention that? I don't
You
know
did.
if I.
You did.
Okay.
I just remember it. I knew we had the going away party, but I didn't realize it was
Yeah.
that was like literally it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. Just kind of seemed to make the most sense to put it on that day. So
Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, do you want? I'm good. Whatever day works for you, just let me know. We can meet
yeah.
up.
I mean, I think Tuesday or Wednesday should be fine.
Yeah, let me
So
know. I'm down for. I'm flexible. I can do either of those. Man, like man, what's gonna happen? Now that you're moving?
dude, this it's wild, man. Over the last couple of days, I've been like, uh, there's been like more like going away type of stuff that's been happening, you know.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of like hitting me, you know. It's
Oh yeah.
yeah, you know. I've been like just like too tunnel vision for a long time. Um, but over the last couple of days, like yeah, this is like really happening. Like
I know. Like you're really just going. You your apartment sorted out and whatnot.
yeah, yeah.
That's good. That's wild. So you got like your place and your. What are you doing at work nowadays? Let's bring this back to work. What are you doing at work nowadays?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have a performance review tomorrow, surprisingly.
what? What is? What if you get a really bad review? What's going to happen?
I'm
Let
like,
you
oh,
go.
we're letting you go a week early.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But
Oh man. Okay, well, yeah. Let me know what happens to your job. I'm curious what they're gonna do.
yeah. I don't think I've heard anything about it lately.
That's just wild. Like I can't. Way to go, man! Props to you for doing all that. That's like hard to make a change like that because and it's like you you completely have the power to do that. It's just most people don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, most people could, you know, be good friends with their people they meet at restaurants, and like the same way you chose not to, you chose to go to Utah.
Like, way to bring it back full
Yeah,
circle.
that's wild. Well, what else do you have to do? Have you done? Have you even started packing?
Yeah, I have started packing. I don't know, it's getting there. There's still a good amount to do, especially in the kitchen. Um, but I don't know. It should be fine. I think I'm gonna pack more today, probably Friday morning, and then like next week I'll have, I think it'll be fine.
Okay, okay, okay. That's it. I'm at work. I have to get back to work.
All right.
I can't talk while we're in here.
Yeah, 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 no, yeah. All right, well, this has been the most exciting rad pod ever.
Last one. Well, not the last
All
one.
right,
Yeah.
QBs, see you later. This is Evan. That's your boy Sam. Peace. Deuces.
Okay.